The universe is everything.
This album was something. Young Thug is something. Hey, y'all. So to be completely fair and honest, I'm personally not the biggest fan in the world of Young Thug. And when I say I'm not the biggest fan, I mean I barely be tapping in with this nigga. That's just how I've been about Young Thug. Like, I can acknowledge that he's a legend in quite a few different ways, but I was just personally never really into him like that. I never went down the rabbit hole like for real. The only, I guess, semi-deep cut I could really think of with his music is that I Came From Nothing Too by him is genuinely one of my favorite albums. Like, I love that record a lot. Just because of how out of left field it was for the time being. Anyway, Young Thug has been responsible for so many different culture shifts in hip-hop that I could realistically make an entire video about everything he's ever done that actually changed the trajectory of the way hip-hop goes. Even now with the multiple artists that copy him shamelessly. But recently, Thug has been seen on multiple fronts getting ridiculed for his behavior and actions while he was locked away in prison, and the music that he decided to release after his, release. I want to start this off by reading some responses I got on my Instagram, which you should follow at @ViolentPerson, please. I asked my followers, how do you feel about Young Thug in 2025? Here are some of the responses that I got. Should have stayed locked up. Old music is still good, but that new album is meh. He's losing it. Washed. Mid at best. Half the man that he used to be.
God damn.
Like, he's washed and gay as fuck? They did something to him in jail because no way he is this ass now. Here's one of my favorites. He tap dancing for #those people. So as you can see, and I'll just put more on screen here, like, obviously, people are not really rocking with Thug right now. It's clear that people have a certain perspective on Young Thug. So I kind of want to get into why, because I truly wanted to understand why people feel this way about Thug currently. Like I said, I haven't really been tapped into dude. Like, so I just want to understand this shift, because obviously with how many negative responses I got versus the positive, it's a clear shift that happened somewhere along the way. So with Thug being in jail for as long as he was, it's very clear this nigga just got bored. Bored than a bitch, might I add. I'm not sure if y'all had heard those jail calls or not, but if you didn't, go listen to them. It's literally just Thug damn near pillow talking about random shit and random people, including his girlfriend, his friends, and other celebrities. The one with 21 Savage is actually kind of hilarious.
Off top, soon it happened. G off hit me.
Yeah, but you still at buddy party though. Like, I don't know, bruh. Like, I don't know, bruh. Like,
yeah, that was gonna be
like,
you pushed up on me knowing you were busy with a rap. It was jazz and fun, man. Yeah.
Now this, I don't know. I mean, I get that it's definitely changed people's perspectives on the way they view Thug. Like, it almost seemed like he was this guy that was just, not the kind of guy that would do some of the things he did. I get it, but prison obviously changes folks, y'all. Your freedom is literally stripped away from you. You stop seeing your friends, family. You can't really make music. What else is there to truly do in there? Even Thug himself is ashamed of how he was moving.
One day you just like going through the motions and you just like, damn, like everybody laughing. Like, ain't nobody sat and just was like, damn, bro, they leaking like this nigga intimate moments, like real phone calls. So, I was just telling the people that was involved in the phone calls, all my friends and people that I have feelings for, I just telling them, you gotta just treat it like you never heard it because you didn't never supposed to hear it.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep it real with you, son. Like, coming out of jail, and we're like, man, what the fuck is this nigga doing, bro? Like, it's like you ain't learn your lesson. And all this shit going on, hearing these calls, talking on the phone, like, what the hell wrong with this nigga? Like, a nigga, I know you was in there praying, right?
Absolutely. You gotta understand, man, I was in jail 3 years, bro. Like, I was praying 3 whole years. At some point, I started thinking like the prayers ain't working. You gotta understand that too. Like, I'm going through shit every day. I'm looking at my best friend, them do what they do. I'm looking at this, I'm looking at certain shit. And it's making me feel how I'm feeling. Like, I ain't never been a nigga to pillow talk. I ain't never been a nigga to talk about nobody else in my life on the phone with nobody else. I never been that type of nigga. These last few days, I've been sitting around like, what the fuck was I thinking? Like, what I was doing?
I appreciate you saying that.
I think I was just so fucked up and I just felt like it was just over. Like, I'm just sitting in jail 24 hours on 23 and 1. I'm in a cell 23 hours. Like, At this point, I'm just like, man, I don't give a fuck. Life it ain't what I'm thinking it is. Like, I'm just talking. At this point, I'm just talking.
Why is this nigga so animated when he talks? Like, he talks with his whole body. I don't know why. I don't know why that shit is so funny, but yeah, the shit with him on the phone calls is OD. Then you've had the way that he's acted towards Gunna after he was released. Now, y'all, I've made a video on snitching before. As y'all know, I don't really give a fuck about snitching. Like, especially if, like, you're not really a street nigga, bro. Like, let's be real, Gunna is not that. And it's not like he ever really portrayed himself as this guns-holding suspect, murderous psychopath. Most of this nigga's music is just, for lack of a better word, just good vibes, honestly. And you got Thug over here talking about some damn, like, I feel like you gotta make gospel music or whatever. Like, basically trying to bully him because he was mad at him for snitching. But whole time, Gunna technically didn't snitch. He didn't point the finger at no one, bro, but because people don't actually do research, half of the hip-hop surface level niggas are gonna be like, bro, you're a rat, bro. As if any of that shit actually affects you on any form of any level. You niggas are losers. Gunna taking a deal where he acknowledges that the prosecution has evidence that would get niggas locked up doesn't make him a snitch. It just means he's not a dumbass and he knows that if he took this shit to trial, he'd probably lose. Yes, they made statements or whatever, but nigga, what does that have to do with y'all? These parasocial relationships y'all develop are fucking just so fucking nasty, bro. But this is about Thug. Thug is just abysmally not in a good place right now. Dare I honestly say, it almost seems like Thug is low-key jealous of Gunna because Gunna got out, got right physically, you know, had a pretty good album come out, and people definitely fucked with it. And just seems like he's like, damn, why they not treating Gunna like that? Because Gunna's not an asshole, Thug. That's what you're not picking up on, dude. And it's clear from those 2 interviews he's done, his tweets. I mean, he even said himself that he doesn't even know how to operate because most of the people he had been around for years, he can't be around right now. And like, what else has happened with this nigga? Oh yeah, you got, you know, his fine ass, beautiful, luscious work of art, Mariah the Scientist's ex. She was fed up with his bullshit and decided to break it off with him. Now, why exactly that is, it's not extremely clear, but, there was a phone call where Thug had alleged himself that he was talking about loving another girl and even having children with said girl. You fucking bot. Like, does that announcement before you get the jail call, this call is being monitored or recorded, does that, just go one ear or out the other with y'all? Like, what the hell? These calls got this man looking extremely stupid, and he lost his fine-ass woman over it. Holy cell. I mean, goddamn, look at her. She is so fucking fine. It's clear as day. This man low-key had it easier in prison. Shit, the album. It's my fault. Anyway, bro, so the album, let's get to that, right? I want to talk about the music first. I promise I'll hit the covered, yeah. The intro song, Ninja. I know y'all already know if you're watching this video that this man spammed the hard R on this song. He also samples the fucking YSL trial on the intro. Like, do I really have to? You know what? Never mind. So you get sent back to 1962 at the end of this intro track, and then it goes to genuinely one of the most boring songs I've ever heard from him in my life, including a less than satisfactory Ken Carson verse, which... it's lit. Like, I'm not even joking. The song is called Yuck. Go listen to it. It's just, I don't know, a less than satisfactory Kim verse. It's not good. Nothing special there. I don't want to dissect the whole album. Y'all know that's not my job. Go watch Fantano. Like, that's not why y'all watch me. Thank God, because I don't feel like doing that shit. So it's legitimately some songs on there where I feel like they're not that bad. But then it's like a song on there where he talking about, he said shitting on them doo-doo. I thought this was Thug, bro, not fucking Ice Spice. I've been crying all day. I seen my brother turn rat. Like, bro, all right. And before I even get into my favorite song, bro, what the fuck is this cover? Are you okay? Like, I want to say this is for marketing so bad. I really do. But you literally explained it on an interview why you made yourself white.
You want to be the biggest nigga in this motherfucking world? Nigga, you gotta be Eminem, nigga. Yeah. You gotta go white. I just put the white album cover out. I'm just talking shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just all fun shit, though. It ain't no, what I'm saying? I'm not with none of the politics, and I ain't with none of that.
Bruh, Fuck all that, nigga. Don't you ever in your life do this again. Thug. don't you ever in your life do this again. Like, this has got to be one of the worst covers I have ever seen in my life. And I'm dead serious. I know we've all seen that Gucci Mane Toy Story shit. Like, this is actually worse than that. And I'm being so serious. And then why you posted other artists white? Like what is this agenda that you're trying to push, bro? Because what you said has nothing to do, like, you know what? I don't like this cover at all. I don't think anybody does. White Method is still patched, bro. Like, don't you ever in your life think that this would ever work ever again. Don't ever do this again. I'm so serious. Anyway, my favorite song off of this shit is Whoopty Doo, though, you know, he did spaz on that. But to sum it up, honestly, Scotty or Scotty, however you pronounce this shit, it's not a god-awful album, bro. Like, it's nowhere near his best work that I personally love. But for what 2025 has been feeding us, I'm slightly okay with this project, bro. I think what niggas are doing is hearing that intro track, Ninja, and genuinely just not even giving the rest of it a chance, which I do, you feel me, understand that. But like, bro, with the way Thug has been acting, I'm not gonna lie, I'll sit up and at least give him a chance. Cause I mean, yes, he's being a bot, but like, come on, y'all gotta hear this nigga out, bro. And that's how I felt, at least until until he did that Aiden Ross stream like a few days ago, or was it yesterday? I don't remember, whatever. And some of the stuff he was saying on this stream just had me like, bro.
Stop saying some rock because you're making it about Diddy, and it's not about Diddy. This is my OG.
You're right, I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna
Diddy. Disrespect a man.
I'm not against him.
You're right, bro.
I overly love him. Love
right,
OG.
bro. You're right.
Praying for your freedom every day.
Yeah, he'll be out in probably 2 days. So
yeah,
you're gonna throw him a party.
Yeah, he gonna want to see you too, because he's gonna see all this type of shit. He gonna want to see you, nigga.
So would you? If
I
I
tell
do
you now, he gonna want to see you.
If I do Diddy on stream, will you call me?
Absolutely.
Promise.
Absolutely.
All right, bet.
What the hell does he have on you to where you would ever feel comfortable saying this in front of thousands of people? Prison changed this man. And it's not like Thug is that slow, dude. I know you've heard about what Diddy be doing. Shit, I'm starting to think you was on that too. I don't know. There's overwhelming mounds of evidence that Diddy was on some extremely vile shit. So co-signing it, basically talking about some damn free him, Thug, go to hell, bro. Not gonna lie. I think there was a part of the stream where he was talking about him and Mariah too, if I'm not mistaken, so he adds more context to that. Like, at the end of the day, bro, Thug has been tweaking, and I feel like he needs help. Like, I get it that, like, it's Thug, so it's just kind of like, oh, we don't feel bad for him, he's rich or whatever, but like, bro, this man is traumatized, he's been in prison, he just lost his fine shit. Like, we need to keep an eye on this nigga, but especially after this album. Like, I don't know, bro. But I don't know. That's all I got. If you made it this far, I appreciate y'all, man. I really do feel like I have one of the best, like, YouTube music rap guy talk about fan bases. Like, I really fuck with y'all, bro. Do I got anything else to say? Oh, yeah. I'm UVXEX. Later.